Hello, and welcome back to Scoobydoo. Now I know it's been a little bit. Yeah, I got a little sidetracked with, other things. Turns out I got a generalized anxiety disorder, but I'm on this shit called citalopram, and it's awesome. Anyways, enough about me. It's Halloween. It's spooky season. It's fall. It's autumn, if you're fancy. Starting us off, not in chronological order this time. Scared a lot in Camelot.
No, like it can't be!
You know what's kind of funny? I forgot that Uncle Shagwell was introduced in this episode. I thought that was I don't even know where I thought that was from. Anyways.
Hey, we're still in one piece!
The One Piece!
You dimwits ruined my act! Like stories, Ark. But do we still get our dinners? Dinners? Hey, Shay, how much further to your uncle's place? Well, like there it is now!
Are you kidding?
What are you fucking talking about, Velma? This is the usual quality of the place that you stay.
The kooky zillionaire, one of the world's biggest jewel dealers.
Anyway, so they pull up and this guy starts waving them down like an airplane. Did you really think we were gonna get through a wizard episode without making a Gandalf reference?
like we were just leaving.
Away with him!
Hey, hold on a sec. What are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here. We dealt with you long ago. Anyway, so he takes George Costanza and leaves, I guess.
Oh, what a creepy place. Your uncle even brought over the spider webs.
What's that?
Oh, it's just your shadow. Can't you tell by the way they're trembling?
Hey Daphne, how can you tell that that's your shadow? Maybe it's because it's a fucking bitch!
Good room. Look!
It's King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
Zoinks! They're coming after us!
Alright, so Shaggy and Scooby are hypnotized into being evil, and, it goes about as well as you'd expect.
Pull the falcon's bottomless boat, and its feather will float like a secret lever in a moat.
No. You say it.
Okay, Falcon's feather thing to rock the music, and then rope there, throat like a rattling now.
Ah, excellent.
Anyways, fast forward a little bit, they snap out of their hypnotized states and hear someone moaning in the dungeon. And if the castle belongs to a guy named Uncle Shagwell, you can take a guess at what he's doing in the basement.
Scooby, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Then how come you're moaning?
Fun fact, the wizard didn't put him here, he did this himself.
Hey, you big tip. Ready, set, charge!
Anyways, the Black Knight shows up again, says no goal.
Abracadabra!
Now!
One magic spell coming up.
So Daphne hits the wrong key on the piano and accidentally blows up the two guys.
Well, now let's see who these characters are who are after Mr. Shagworthy's jewels.
Okay.
Just a hired henchman for the real culprit.
Clarence?
He'd like us to think so, Scoob.
But it's really... Zarko!
Next up we got the Harem Scarum Sanitarum. What are you doing? Why? That's not safe at all. You're... fucking idiots, man. Fucking idiots.
Are you sure this is the road to the U.S. border, Fred?
No, I'm not. Relax, you two. There's nothing to worry about. We'll find the main road soon.
Hey, look up ahead!
It's a roadblock. Jeepers! What's going on?
Hold it right there. Stay in your vehicle.
Like, who are you?
I bet this dude's Canadian.
Of the Royal Canadian Border Patrol.
What did I fucking tell you? I can tell my own when I hear and see them. Look at this guy. Look at the thick 80s porn mustache he's got. Look at the whatever he's wearing. Why aren't you wearing red? Why aren't you dressed like a mount if you...
This side road's a favorite of lawbreakers trying to sneak across the border.
Our only crime is that we're lost.
You kids can proceed, but be sure to take the left fork ahead. Foster Road. It'll take you to the main highway.
Okay, officer, and thanks.
Remember, don't take the right fork. There have been lots of weird things happening on that road.
Alright, so Shaggy and Scooby decide to eat some meat and then go to their rooms.
I'll sleep here. Shaggy, you take that bunk, and Scooby, you can sleep by the window.
Okay.
Come on down, Scooby. It's safe now. Look, that moose head opened a secret passageway. Let's see where it goes. You go.
Come here. What's happening? They're loading people into that ambulance.
At this time of night?
Yes, those patients don't look alive anymore.
Wait, whoa, hold the fucking phone. We were dealing with a wizard and a magic knight last episode. Now there's dead bodies? Holy fuck. This took a dark turn.
Those patients that disappeared? They're dead.
Fred, why was that your first instinct? You freak. Get that smile off your face.
It's not what you think, Daphne. Look, stacks of gold bullion.
With a wig to make us think it was a person.
Well, that explains all those wigs we found.
Alright, so they devise a plan to find out what's actually going on. As per usual, Shaggy and Scooby are the live bait, and hilarity ensues.
Now we'll find out who the Mad Doctor really is.
Well, there's only one person it could be. Dr. Tewksbury.
Ah, the fucking fake Canadian, I knew it. Look, there's a real one right there. Next. The no-face zombie chase case. Man, this episode sucks. It's terrible. It might be the worst episode in Scooby-Doo history. It's bad, guys. Like, I don't know if I'm in the wrong here. No, I'm not. Yeah, fuck you. I'm right. I'm right. This is a bad fucking episode. It's so bad. I didn't even write a script for it. I'm just gonna talk about something else.
What happened? I'm afraid the zombie will never be the same, Lieutenant.
Wow.
It's so bad. I'm just gonna tell you what happens. We're not gonna go through the episode. I'm just gonna tell you. They do a chase, and it turns out it's a robot. I had a whole bit here, where it was gonna be like the robot, and I was just gonna draw like a corpse over it, and that was gonna be the joke that they killed the guy behind the mask. And I also have this system that if I'm doing a bit, and like I'm drawing it out, the more pissed off I get during the bit, like as I'm setting it up, the less I should do it. And I felt like that throughout the whole episode. So we're not going to talk about it. You know what we are going to talk about? Have you guys seen that new show, The Caped Crusader? It's pretty good. I got some thoughts about the first episode. Like how... Okay, so... Listen, alright? This is supposed to be like the... What's it called? The spiritual successor to the animated series. It's got Bruce Timm. It's got Paul Dini. It's just the first episode did not hit for me. I can't explain it. It's just, it was not... It felt like it was missing a lot. And like, comparing it... I guess I have to compare it to On Leather Wings, because what else would I compare it to? On Leather Wings is so much better, which is weird. Because it's 2024, and Caped Crusader had 25 minutes, and was TV-14. On Leather Wings was 22 minutes, and came out in 1992, and is a way better episode. Some people might think it's unfair to compare them. I disagree, because it's the first episode of a new Batman series, so what else should I compare it to? The thing that makes On Leather Wings so much better is that Batman's actually a fucking detective in it. That's what Batman media gets wrong so often. That's why I don't like the Dark Knight movies. Like, they're good, but like, he's more of an action hero in those movies, and that's what pisses me off. That's why I hate the Zack Snyder movies too. Is because he's like, Batman is just badly portrayed in the Zack Snyder ones. In Dark Knight, it's cool, but he's like he's not a detective. In the animated series, he's a detective. It focuses on that in On Leather Wings way more than the action. It's so cool. Really quick, while we're here, we're gonna have a flashing lights warning. Coast is clear when I say it is. Right, we're good. What you just seen is the best, like, transformation in animation history. I mean, not really, but like, it's one of my favorites. And it's just the fact that the first episode of Caped Crusader was it was kind of boring and really uninteresting, but On Leather Wings is like one of the best, like probably top 3 episodes for me in the animated series. It's like On Leather Wings, Heart of Ice, almost got him. Those are my top 3 episodes. Number 4, Joker's Favor. Number 5. Oh man, that's a good question. Let me think about it. Maybe Harley and Ivy, that's a really good episode. My point is, No Face Zombie chase case is so uninteresting. It's such a boring episode that I just wrote a whole episode 1 review for Batman. So let's just move on from there. We're moving on to something special. The Headless Horseman of Halloween. This is like the first episode that hasn't rhymed. Thank fuck. It's going crazy. Felt like I was in Dr. Seuss for like all of the first 2 seasons. Oh my god, Scooby-Doo! This one's a little unfair when you think about it. They didn't really put a lot of thought into this one. They just took a folktale and put it in the show. I mean, I'm okay with it, don't get me wrong.
Practically ran over us, and the horse was all glowing, and the rider's head was like that punk.
Dude shows up, ruins the whole fucking party. Starts talking about, I don't know, the scorching earth or something.
I want a head.
Yes! Look, we wrapped old Punkin' Puss like a salami, Scoob.
That's what you get for calling him Pumpkin Puss, man. I'd be pissed off too. Don't talk about my puss.
That sounded like your aunt's in trouble.
Anyways, to catch you guys up, Headless Horseman, he's trying to get the family jewels, as per usual. And this fucking, who the fuck is this guy? He comes out and says, it's cursed, man.
No, Tarloff, I don't think so.
You rang, madam?
No, Tarloff, I don't think so.
You rang, madam?
No, Tarloff, I don't think so.
You rang, madam?
I already told you.
Can you explain this, Tarloff?
You made a call, sir, that I served spice cake to the guests. In the excitement, I failed to clean the...
You are creepy as shit.
No, but seriously, this guy, he looks like he's from the fucking Addams Family. Anyways, Cousin Gerard, or whatever his name is, decides to bring the jewels back to the bank so that they're safe there, because apparently the Headless Horseman can't crack vault codes.
It's him again. Oh,
That plan, as you can see, immediately goes out the window.
It was all my fault.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Jeepers! All that's left of him is a pile of clothes and a pumpkin head.
Where'd the body go? I know it's him, but like, where'd the body go? Anyways, so for like the 3rd time in this show, maybe the 4th, Shaggy and Scooby somehow hijack a plane.
right, the plane's going.
Here he is, Sheriff.
And like, let's get this phony Elwood mask off and see who this Headless Horseman really is.
Let go of my face.
does know? He was after Aunt Gertrude's diamond all along.
And it would have been the perfect crime if you kids hadn't crossed me up.
I don't know if it was the perfect crime, dude. I don't know. I don't got time to talk about this. Hello, and welcome back to the award ceremony where we decide who the winner of this episode of Scoobydoo is. We've had some good contestants, and we've also had these guys. But, jokes aside, bring up the scoreboard. In case this is your first time watching, we rank each villain on 4 categories: design, laugh, power, and plan. Each category is out of 5, a perfect score is 20. Let's begin. Start us off with the Wizard of Camelot. He gets a 3 for design because, you know, wasn't super creative. I could have used a little bit more. It was alright though. I'll give it a 3. I do like the pointy hat. That's very Camelot-esque, if that makes sense. And also the ears are pretty fun. Laugh, we're just going straight across the board. Laugh, the wizard gets a 2 because it was alright. It's kind of weak. Wasn't the best laugh out there. But hey, what are you gonna do? Powers, he gets a 5 because he was a fucking wizard. He made the Black Knight appear, he made the Black Knight disappear, he made things float, he was also able to hypnotize Shaggy and Scooby. I mean, that's pretty useful if you're a bad guy. Plan also gets a 5. Kidnap Shaggy's uncle to get back at Shaggy and Scooby for fucking up his magic act. I mean, probably easier ways to get back at Shaggy and Scooby. You could just, I don't know. There's much easier ways, actually, now that I think about it. Either way, the plan was pretty solid. It was working. The Mad Doctor, he gets a design of 4 because this design is just gross. I don't like looking at it. It makes me weirdly uncomfortable. He looks like the kind of guy that says some shit like, "You ever wonder what makes your skin stay on?" Some shit like that. It's just like, ugh. I do wonder. Anyways, I hate doctors is what I'm getting at. Laugh, he gets a 4 because it's a pretty good laugh. And it's pretty creepy too. If he used it a little bit more, I would have given it a 5, but I don't know. Didn't use it enough. It's a 4 for me. Sorry. Powers, he gets a 2 because he didn't really showcase his powers. I mean, we knew he could like hypnotize dogs, but it's just like, I left that part out of the episode, but he could. But he could also float, which is kind of cool. Not super unique by Scooby-Doo standards because every villain can do that. Plan is a 5 because the plan, again, was pretty solid. It was very solid, actually. You faked a bunch of dead bodies, and you were actually like, what were you doing? Like laundering gold? I'm not even gonna talk about this. It's 1 across the board. Hold your complaints, because I don't care. Onto the Headless Horseman. Design 3, because I don't know. There's a guy with a pumpkin for a head. I get it's like kind of a classic Headless Horseman design. That's probably the issue I have with it. Why didn't they? I don't know. Is the Headless Horseman public domain? Probably, right? Like get like fucking weird with it. Make it a cool design. I do like the design, it's just make it more unique. Laugh 4, it's a pretty good laugh, not gonna lie, pretty good laugh. Could have used it a little bit more, again, would have given him a 5, but didn't use it enough. Powers 4, what was his powers? Being able to take over people's body, well not really, he took a guy's head. Yeah, being able to take people's heads. And plan, he gets a 3, because dude said his plan was foolproof. No, it fucking wasn't. There was like 9 things wrong with your plan. I'm gonna name them all right now. Number 1, you didn't put on a mask. Number 2, you could have just asked for the family jewels. Number 3, you could have just stolen the family jewels in the middle of the night rather than dressing up as the Headless Horseman. Number 4, you could have hired somebody. Number 5, you put on this elaborate show just to scare your aunt into letting you take the family jewels. It's very elaborate. Too elaborate. It's not even... I don't know if elaborate... There's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through. Then you gotta learn how to horseback ride, you gotta fly a plane, you gotta do something with the jewels, then you gotta never see your family again. What kind of a plan is that? Can we get to 10? What's number 10? No, only 9, but, you know. Still, 9 things wrong with your plan, get a new fucking plan. Alright, let's add up the scores and find out who this episode's winner of Scoobydoo is. The Wizard of Camelot gets a 15, strong. The Mad Doctor, also 15. The Zombie, get over it, okay? Get the fuck over it. And the Headless Horseman gets a 15, which makes it a 3-way tie. And I'm not doing a 3-way tie. I get pissed off at a 2-way tie. So I'm drawing the line there. We're gonna bring up my good friend Picker Wheel and see who it chooses. Whoever this decides, that is gonna be the winner of this episode of Scoobydoo. If you don't like it, kinda not my problem. And we got the Mad Doctor. Woo! I'm happy with that. It was between the 3 of them. I would have said vote, but it's easier just do Picker Wheel. We'll do voting for like the big stuff, you know. Picker Wheel is a good friend. Anyways, join us next time when we deal with the missing member from the band Kiss. Looks to be like Etrigan. What's with all the caricatures? I'm gonna get fucked next episode. Fucking Lagoon Boy, I don't know. Man, next episode's gonna be a mess. Been a while since I've done a what do you call this? Like a end credit sort of thing. End card. I don't know. It's just my face, so not really a card, or just my character. Where have I been? None of your business. No, I'm joking. Funny story. So, beginning of the episode, I wasn't joking. I got diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, which is fine. I think I knew that. And yeah, nothing serious there. It's just had to do a bunch of different stuff. I went to the doctor, got blood work. It's all good though. Don't even worry about it. And then I applied for a bunch of jobs. I've been doing that a lot, man. I need another job. Yeah, I got a funny story about it actually. I applied to Bulk Barn, and I don't know if this might be stupid to say. I don't know if Bulk Barn's just like a Canadian thing, but it's like a store where you get like candy and shit. But like they got like a lot of peanuts there. I'm allergic to peanuts, but I was like, I'd be a cashier, so I applied to Bulk Barn, and they call me and they're like, ask me all these questions, and I'm like answering them. And at one point they say, do you have any allergies? And I say, yeah, I'm allergic to peanuts. And they hung up the fucking phone. Like, they probably thought I was like a prank caller, but I wasn't. Anyways, not a big deal. It's just Bulk Barn. What was the other thing? Something else. Just school. School has been very busy, and like I'm in college right now for 2D animation. It's just a lot of work. I'm on a 2-week break now though, so that's pretty good. I'll probably try and get out. I'll really try and get out 2 more videos after this one during that break, because it's Halloween and I like to put out videos at Halloween, because that's how Scoobydoo started, as a Halloween special from last year. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get out as many of those as I can. And yeah, what was the other things? I'm also planning an event, just like a big Halloween party at like a place where we rented out a big room, and we're gonna band to play and everything. It's good. I'll post a video of it if you know if it all goes well. But yeah. So that's just been. That's also for money, by the way. That's like why it's actually important. But yeah, that's just what I've been doing. So I didn't upload all of September. I've had this video done for like 2 months. Like the video itself, I just kept putting off the voiceover. But here we are, 11:04 p.m. October the 4th. It's probably gonna come out the 5th or 6th, but what are you gonna do? Moral of the story: Scoobydoo, most likely back, and also Scooby Culprit completely demolished 100 subscribers, is up to like 156 or something, 146. I gotta check that. Let's see. Yeah, so a month ago, Scooby Culprit was at like 84, same as me. 151, that's crazy, in like a week. Anyways, go watch their videos, because they're great. And they're much more high quality than mine. And they're a nice person. I've only talked to them through YouTube comments, but, you know, as far as YouTube comments go, they're a nice person. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. More to come soon. Yeah.